They call them OGs, old gangsters, veteran street fighters with lifelong affiliations to the gangs of South LA. But what sets these old boys of LA lawlessness apart is their nationality. Peter Madness at the wheel and Mr. Lama are Samoans.
Come here, L.A.
In their gangstermobile, the OGs cruise the suburb of Carson, where bravado is all important. Even the hydraulic suspension is rigged to impress. But for these high rollers, life can be short. Eddie Toimalatai is 18 years old. He can speak Samoan, but street fighting is about all he knows. His leg is permanently maimed from a gunshot wound. What kind of weapons do the gangs use? Your gang, for example?
38, 22, 357, 9, AK.
It's pretty heavy sort of artillery.
Yeah.
Carson is home to about 500 Samoan gang
100%.
members.
Did you catch this? 100% Samoan. Lift up your shirt, bro. Lift up your shirt.
Lift up your shirt, show your tat.
Look at that. Samoan. Any other questions about our race?
The streets of South LA look much the same as the streets of South Auckland, but the Samoan lifestyle here is a world apart from that of Otara or Apia. About 70,000 Samoans were lured here for the same reasons others went to New Zealand: a better education and a bigger future. Samoans who chose America over New Zealand have found a lethal difference: guns and drugs. And a land where racial tension means fighting it out in the streets. This is Scott Park. It looks tame enough, but in actual fact it's the home turf to the Scott Park Killers, one of about a dozen Samoan gangs that have carved up South LA with other ethnic groups like Filipinos, blacks, Hispanics and Tongans. And in this part of town, territory is a dead serious business.
The blacks and the Hispanics, they get tired of getting beaten up by Samoans. Because that's all we know is fist fight. You know, and the only way they get to retaliate on us is to get their guns. And here we are, we want fist fight, and they want to shoot us. So now the tables have turned, and that we got handles to anything. You know, anything that's on the street, an AK, M16, a grenade, or anything.
Waikiki Simi is a reformed gang member. He's seen the contrast between American and New Zealand Samoans.
One of the brothers, one of the G's, that brought his cousin from New Zealand. He stayed with him for about a month. And the guy, you know, he was like shocked. Because everywhere he went, he was always dressing nice. You know, everything was looking nice on him. He said that the people in New Zealand, they never got into the dealing with Hispanics and blacks, Puerto Ricans.
As with other gang members, Samoans say many of their people were drawn into the Los Angeles riots.
It's about the cops not being fair, right? It's just fair nowhere. I mean, there's good cops, but there's bad ones too.
A week ago, gangs officially swore a truce in South LA, declaring the police the common enemy. We found little talk of peace here.
I won't hesitate to shoot anyone.
You won't?
No, I wouldn't hesitate to shoot anyone if they come and mess with me.
So pervasive is the law of the gun that even those who try to avoid it can die by it, like Italia Tualalalei and brother Afa, whose deaths triggered the trial of a local policeman for voluntary manslaughter. Italia stayed away from the gangs. He dreamt of football stardom. Statistically, Samoans produce the world's highest percentage of football stars. Many have risen above the ghettos to excel in college and commerce. San Francisco 49er Jesse Sapolo tours schools, offering young Samoans sports stardom as an alternative to gang life.
To me, as long as one kid, if I can make a difference in one kid's life, then it's worth coming.
He's coming, he's coming, he's coming, he's coming, he's coming like a thief in the night. He's coming, he's coming, he's coming, he's coming, he's coming like a thief in the night.
At the Samoan Congregational Church, youngsters are getting the message.
He's coming, he's coming, he's coming like a thief in the night.
One that's already come too late for some. These teenagers were 17 when rivals shot them in the back at Scott Park.
We have to make them occupied, because if you don't have any activities for these kids, they will find an excuse to go out there. And then, the kids, they have to do something.
Elders have found those families that lose their culture are most vulnerable.
Cause war would die in if we don't reach out our hands to help our young brothers all across the land. We have to teach them how to love and how to...
Well, right now the future for the Samoan kids, they don't have a bright future because they're following the rest. Hey, you get someone get blown away at 11 years old, 12 years old.
For those Samoans who escape the ghetto, the American dream awaits. For those who don't, life on the streets can be tragic.
Hope for
tomorrow that we all can live as one, live as one.
We also grew up around a lot of Samoans. Samoans, to me, when growing up, like, I would go over their house and they treat you like family, biggest smiles in the world, love, just all love, and you feel the good vibes in the air. But once you feel one of them, oh, it's on. Staple.
Hey, I tell you, I moved out here from out of California to Vegas, and I tell you, man, I worked at the Ghost Spike Casino, and shout out to all my Samoans out there from Carson, out of Long Beach, that then migrated out here with me. Yeah, that's why I say most people don't understand that Long Beach blend. We had a blend of Cambodians, we had a blend of different Asians, we have a blend of Filipinos, we had a blend of whites, blacks, Hispanics, we had a blend. Yeah, that's why we're a little different, because we were able to blend with a lot of different cultures and get to understand a lot of different people. And in the end, we found out that we kind of the same, and we kind of like girls with big booties too.
That's so true, man. So true. We should have one more question for you, and then we'll wrap it up, and I'll give you a chance to plug or promote anything you want.
Most definitely.
I've always been curious. How did the 20s pick up the Steelers colors?
Oh man, it's like it went back to that P hat, and it's something that some like the OGs put together. I can't even tell you, man. But you know what? I'm glad they done it. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to whoever thought that idea. But you know what? Now that you said it, I'm gonna have to do some investigative reporting myself and find out who did that. You feel me?
Word
Thank
up,
you for
man.
agitating my brain. Because I want to know that. Those are people don't realize, knowing the history of your neighborhood that you come from is giving you a background and a gentleman who was there prior to you. None of them was perfect. None of us is perfect. But you know what? We all try our best, and we live by the morals who we were taught by. And I'm hoping we go back to a lot of those strong morals, because that's what's wrong with society. We so moralists, and we need to get back to some of those morals.
Yeah, real talk, man. Well, dude, I'm gonna keep it real. This is one of my favorite chats I've had in a long time. I always love just talking about my hometown, and you have good vibes. I love your outlook on life and things like that. I'd love to have you on in the near future, maybe in a couple months or something like that, for another round.
You already know it's a blessing. Like I said, I was thankful when I looked inside my inbox and you gave me the chance and opportunity to hop on here and speak my mind and not only represent myself, but to represent the people who assisted at raising me, my family, my friends, all of Long Beach, all my people out there.
Yeah, thank you so much, man. Anything you want to promote, or do you are you good?
I want to give a shout out to all my families and friends out there on the east side of Long Beach out there. Keep doing what y'all doing. My mom's Melinda. I wonder if y'all get a chance and opportunity, Trayvon Cash on Facebook and Trayvon Cash on Instagram. Y'all can check out my music there. I'm blowing up slowly but surely. I'm earning my stripes like I'm supposed to. You feel me? And I'm talking about that real stuff, that real life stuff. The stuff I like to say, the stuff you don't get paid to talk about, but the stuff we're supposed to be talking about. You feel me?
I agree, my man. Well, I'll talk to you soon. You stay healthy. Hope your family stays healthy through this whole coronavirus thing. And I'll be chatting with you soon, all right?
All the time. Stay blessed and stay healthy. Your health is your wealth.
Yes, sir. Peace, man. Talk to you later.
Take it easy. Later.